From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Devin White. Line drive, come on. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Number 12 stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Jose Bautista. Bautista with a homer in his last game. First pitch just misses. To the right side. In time to Devers. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Fenway, and towing the slab in this one, Bowden Francis.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 22. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting second, right
as we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky. And that's what this game is all about.
And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. That one missed. And that one fouled off. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first with one gone. Step off. Oh, he jumped early, and they tag him out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground to the left, Bichette zips it to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Anthony Santander at the plate.
Left fielder Anthony Santander.
Houck back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Second inning here, no score. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count's full. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And Here's the first baseman. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's to third, and it stays fair. Coming home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down. Here's a big power threat. Edwin Encarnacion right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected slides, but it gets by him. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Hout winds and deals. And a strike in there. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Boston, now it's the DH, David Ortiz.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And here is Devers, right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, third baseman, number 55.
Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He hammers one out to right. His second home run of the series. It's 1-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It's a bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. Here's the shortstop at the plate. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as
Leading
we take a check of the current standings.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Right through there for a strike. Slapped foul. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him.
Now
anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Devin White. He's 0 for 1. Bunting for a hit. And he beats it out. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
To third. Down the line, and it's foul. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now, Jose Bautista. And downstairs.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that's a strike.
2-1.
There's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to 3rd. Quickly to 2nd for 1. On to 1st, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santander digs in now. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he can't come up with it. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Devers, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Line to left, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now batting, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. Flying to left his first time. Francis checks over to first, and he's back. Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Wong stands at second with no outs. And that one got a piece of it.
Take your base.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. And he boots it. 1 run's in. And he's into second with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped on a line. 1 runs in, and it hits off the monster. The run comes in to score from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. David Ortiz, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, called strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. And out number one on the grab. Rafael Devers up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Devers.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is gone. A massive home run. His 42nd home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bowden Francis is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Juan
Toronto.
Guzman comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the third baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, Wilyer Abreu swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One out, runner at second, and the batter will be the shortstop. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the monster seats and gone. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's,
off the plate.
The inside edge. And 1-1. Ground ball
That's
left
foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think
Now
he was
batting,
taking it,
number
thinking it might be
22.
a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bautista should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Number 9.
Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, number 10.
And now for the Jays, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good sinker
Now
low in
batting,
the zone right
shortstop,
there and
Bo
produced
Bichette.
exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Bounce to the left side. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Now
No
batting,
problem fielding that
catcher,
one, and the
Alejandro
transfer
Kirk.
looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
Just missed. Runner at
1 ball,
second,
1 strike.
2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Abreu. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park,
for
bottom
the
4,
Red
and
Sox,
stepping in for Boston,
right
Jaron
fielder,
Duran.
Jaron Duran.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun
Now
as an
batting,
outfielder. Got to
left
put it into
fielder,
his highest
Manny
gear and go a long way to
Ramirez.
track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective,
0-2
that's
the
a
count.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That missed by a lot.
Two
And the
strikes.
count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That
That's
one ran
ball two.
inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to
Now
even
batting,
that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that
David
time
Ortiz.
chased outside the zone.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Devin White. And it's fouled away. White, in his 4th year, just 21 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
Now batting,
especially in
number
terms
12.
of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ball, that's
Number
out.
12 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
2 down, base is empty. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink
No ball,
on that
2 strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 3. Jose Barrios will take over here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest
Now
right
pitching
here.
for Toronto.
And that might not be a factor at all in
Number
terms of
17.
being rusty, but he should definitely be well
Barrios.
rested.
Devers now. He's already homered here in this one. And the first
Counts 1-0.
offering is not close. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Angel Bastardo up and loosening in the pen. Hard hit right side. The flip to the pitcher
Got him.
covering. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Number 55.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the third baseman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
On the ground, right side. To first.
He's out.
Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Just
Ball,
off the inside edge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Santander.
Houck back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Ball one
Nope,
there.
that's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the
It's
count.
0-1. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Got him swinging.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball.
Now batting,
Very
number
similar
9.
to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Number 9, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Man at first, 1 away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Stepping in,
Now
the
batting,
long ball
number 10.
threat, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Second and third, 1 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. Inside,
ball, 1
and it's
strike.
1-1.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Bo Bichette gets a
Now
chance to
batting,
hit. He's
shortstop,
sitting on
Bo
99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That just misses, and that's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Devers, and Bichette is retired. And that is the inning. 2 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 3. Back in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, number 10. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in
Now
his
batting,
mechanics. Hits
catcher,
against a firm
Connor
front side.
Wong.
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the
Now
6th.
batting, number 22.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman. First pitch, not close. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a tapper. Beats the throw and the run scores. So a man at first, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Over to first, and he's saved. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck, right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs. That's to third. Sosa sends it across to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Blue Jays 3. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
That's down.
Just missed.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes for his pitcher.
Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Devin White, 1 for 3. And there's the strike. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Number 12 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Got it. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still 11-3. Back here in Boston, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, David Ortiz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next,
well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Rafael Devers. That one fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 55.
And next for the Red Sox, number 55. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
And that is out of play. Two out, space is empty. That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to
He's
first.
out.
Red Sox go 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Batista. Now pitching
Welcome back,
for the
and
Red
a new
Sox.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Cutter
50.
Crawford.
Well, good luck
Cutter
against this guy. He's been
Crawford.
extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing
batting,
around
left
either.
fielder,
All 3
Anthony
pitches were in the strike
Santander.
zone. Attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Belly just
No
threw that
ball, 2
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about
Now
the
batting, the
benefits, the
designated hitter,
advantages of
Vladimir
relievers who
Guerrero
can come in and get
Jr.
the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Belly's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
off
Here's the
for
center
the
fielder,
Red Sox.
Wilyer Abreu.
Center fielder.
Well, in their win
Wilyer
last game, this guy came up
Abreu.
with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 10.
Now it's the shortstop. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Oh, he gloves it, throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there.
Now
He's able
batting,
to pop up to
catcher,
both
Connor
knees. Not enough time to get to
Wong.
his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss. When you look at the
0-2 is the
elite
count.
teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but still in command. It's 11-3. Welcome back as we
Leading
take
off
a look
for
at their
Toronto,
upcoming schedule.
First baseman, number 9.
Crawford back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's in there. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's outside. 1-2 to count.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one misses. Full count now. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next for Toronto, Edwin Encarnacion. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu on his way over. Can't get there. It gets down. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field, Durant. Squeezes it. Running tags at second. Now a relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
One out left for the Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a foul ball. Crawford is just 1 strike away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 24.
And now for the Jays, Devin White. Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.